Hi everyone, thanks for joining another 5-Minute Modeler where we take brief but informative looks at various issues and provide tips and tricks to enhance your model railroading experience. While I model in N scale, if you model in other scales, don't leave just yet, as you'll find some interesting information that works for all scales. Today we're going to dive into some of the lighting settings on DCC decoders. Today's decoders offer a lot of options for lighting your engines. You can set the lights to be as simple or as sophisticated as you want to be. Those with more modern layouts may want to include ditch lights, strobe lights, etc. Those modeling in the steam era have the option for lighting the firebox, among other light options. For this episode, I'm going to program an Atlas GP9 locomotive with an NCE decoder. This decoder offers a lot of options as it has two lights, one on each end of the engine. Depending on the railroad, these engines could run in both directions. On my layout, this is how mine will run, so I'll be programming my lights so that the forward headlight is bright and the rear headlight is dimmed. When the direction of the locomotive is changed, the lights will change with it. I'm also going to use JMRI to change the settings. JMRI is a free model railroad program that provides almost infinite possibilities in controlling functions on your layout. We'll get our feet wet by programming these headlights on this engine. To program your lights, you will need to have your locomotive on the track. Make sure that all sets of wheels are on the rails appropriately. If you haven't already, add your locomotive to your JMRI roster using Decoder Pro. Once you have it loaded, navigate to the tab marked Lights. Under Output 1, Effect Generated, you will see the default value, which is Standard On/Off Output. Select the drop-down menu and review the multiple options. For this locomotive, we're going to select Dim in Reverse, Bright in Forward for Output 1. We'll then select both directions, and since this engine uses LEDs for its headlights, we'll select LED and Limiting Resistor. If you have an older locomotive or a decoder that uses light bulbs, you'll want to keep the selection at 30 to 40 milliamps incandescent bulb. For the rear headlight, we'll select Dim in Forward, Bright in Reverse, both directions, and again the LED and Limiting Resistor. At this point, select the button at the bottom, Write Changes to Sheet, and you'll write those changes to your locomotive. Now, navigate to the Function Map tab. For both the forward and reverse settings, you will want to check both boxes. Write these changes to the sheet like you did before. When you close out Decoder Pro, you'll be prompted to save the file, so click the Save button when prompted. Now that your lights are programmed, select the locomotive on your layout. Turn the lights on, and you should see that in one direction the headlight is bright and the other end is dim. Flip the direction button on the throttle and you'll see the headlights change from bright to dim and dim to bright. Programming your headlights is a great little feature in that it lets you know the direction your locomotive is heading based on the headlight brightness. Well, thanks for watching another episode of the 5-Minute Modeler. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Also, if you hit that little bell icon, you'll be alerted to new episodes as they come out. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.